What's up, people? Welcome to a special Thanksgiving video. And yeah, I just want to say thank you very much for the past 2 years plus for the AL supports and like all the supports and stuff. It's been insane. I mean, not gonna lie. So that way, I just want to talk about yeah, for the past couple years, what it's like. So much appreciated for anybody who stick for this long and yeah, and continue, watching my stuff and then yeah, to learn and etc. So yeah, I just want to make a video for the Thanksgiving as usual. That's the best time to thank for thanks everybody. And yeah, and let's go over it real quick. It's gonna be a lot of stuff I kind of want to talk about. Okay, so I'm going to talk about why I started AL stuff and then etc. So it started 2 years ago. The game is really that old. It's 2 years. But, it feels like just like, yesterday. It just started yesterday. It's just that's how it feels. But the reason why I started the AL videos and stuff because, back then when the Extreme Foes came out, there was like practically no guys or anything. Me and my whole crew, like Spores, Luca, and then all the etc. You already know, like, majority of them. They also are AL content creators. Like, it's great to have them. When we first started the AL and stuff, and I didn't really want to like bother to make videos and stuff. I wasn't really interested at. It was because, back then we did like extreme raids. We're trying to look for guys or something, and maybe somebody will make them and etc. But turns out there's not many guys back in the day, for extreme raids, and there wasn't a whole lot at all. So once we figured out how to beat, the West and the East, learning from the Japanese players, yeah, that's where like, what, maybe we should, just make our own guides and help people out and see if they can, if they find it any useful and go through this game and then yeah, and see what happened. And it turns out, what happened. I mean, it's great. I mean, first just thought about just gonna do West and East video and call it good. So just show people that it's actually possible to beat it, and almost there was no guides or anything back in the day. It's kind of hard to find resources for this game, and so it's easier just to make it ourselves if other people don't make it and stuff. So, and it wasn't really like a lot of player base back in the day, simply due to either the content takes too long, or B, not many people making it. So, or really actually figure out how to make them. And yeah, I just started back then. I wasn't really, it wasn't really a big deal to me. It was just like, I just make some videos for fun, get some kills, and then after making it a while, I just like, hey, that's actually pretty interesting. I'm trying to start to teach the game, since I learned that from my experience and a lot of practice, a lot of learning. So that's why I say, the JPs are always a great, great guys they have over there. Like back in the day, that's where it all started, to really show how you would play this game properly. So they always have a great respect to them. It's just awesome to have different guys. Except we have to actually learn somewhat of Japanese and to really understand what the heck is going on, like what builds are they talking about. It's really funny because like when I was watching them, I was like, what the heck is this? Like, I had no idea what item is, like where you get them from. So it took us a long time to figure out actually how to do majority of the raids, and started from extreme, and after that it just became a normal thing. And yeah, it's just been so long, but it feels like so short, but that's pretty much how it started. Back then, just like, I just want to make some videos, and then it turns out I just want to make a lot of videos now. It's kind of awesome. I wasn't really into YouTubes anymore because I used to make videos, and I was like, yeah, I didn't really have time to make videos anymore. Just busy with other stuff and real life stuff. So, just took break and stuff. Just didn't feel like making a whole lot of contents and stuff. But I used to, before AL, I used to just play different games and etc. I mean, most people probably think I just play AL only. No, I actually play other stuff. I just don't record them. I play a lot of games. I don't really record every single game I play no more. I mean, first of all, like, it is hard to upload a playthrough, with like not as good internet as it used to be, where like, oh, I can just upload like 3-4 gigs, 10 gigs in like 30 minutes, but now it probably take hours. So that's one thing, uploading videos like actually takes, you need really good internet to actually uploading them, and it actually takes a long time, and it's not really easy. A lot of editing videos you might seem is easy to make, but sometimes I do spend like, an hour or so behind to make a video. So the video aren't easy to make. They're easy to record. They're not easy to make. So there's two different things, and uploading them takes time, making them takes time, editing them takes time, etc. So that's why I like to keep my videos short as possible, because it's just easier, convenient to upload. So majority of the fights are pretty short anyway. I mean, some people probably think, well, I mean, how you always kill stuff so fast, but well, I mean, go back to watch these old videos that I have in my, when I first upload them. They're 40 minutes, 50 minutes, an hour. That's usually how long it took us to beat the race back in the day. So I'm not doing that anymore, because you don't need to do that anymore. I mean, that's way too long. That was way too long. That was like an hour fight for the East. Like, that wasn't like something that I want to upload all the time, because it's just it's not really good, to be honest. So you want to make the video as short, as simple as possible, as usual. So that's why I recommend people that just got this game or new to this game, just watch the old stuff first. Don't watch all the new stuff that I make right now. I mean, these are practically the end game stuff. You're gonna have like to know what's going on in order to understand what I'm trying to show. Because if you just finish the story, if you want to watch me beating Kirito at level 999, of course you will not understand. So the AL stuff isn't just a you can just skip, because you kind of have to learn each steps, exactly like what I did. I wasn't able to skip all the way, because that's how I got here until now. Just practice, practice, farming, learning, etc. Everything. So, and it took a long time, and yeah, that's why I know some people probably like, oh, you always just show short stuff. Well, I show long videos back in the day, so that's why I much prefer you watch the old stuff before you talk about like what you should do in the defeat like level 900 stuff when you just finish the story. I mean, it's like same as in school. You can't just go from algebra to calc. Of course you will not understand. I mean, some people might understand, but you have to like practically know how to get there. So that's why I say watch the old stuff, learn from that, and then go slow to get there. Like, AL isn't a game where you can just skip everything. It is a difficult game to learn a lot of mechanics, especially if you want to master it and to beat a lot of enemies in this game. It requires a lot of learning. So that's why I said it's a long journey, even though it's like it took me years to learn, but that it gets there. So that's pretty much it. Like, in terms of AL contents and stuff, it does took a very long time to learn, and sometimes I have to learn some of the stuff in order to make videos. I have to actually test them and etc. So they're not like I just knew them right off the bat. It's because I knew them from experience and play a lot, trying to learn a lot. Like I say, the resources are limited. So, and at certain points, it's just like you're not going to find things that are actually, helpful at some point. You just have to go on and experiment your own to trying to figure out what's new, what's not, and etc. So that's why having a great team is awesome to learn from. That's why I create the AL server, so everybody can go there and then learn and share stuff. But Otherwise, yeah, I spend a lot of time. If you people wondering how long I play this game, current time is at almost 5K hours, so 5,000. It is a lot. I mean, anytime you pass 1,000 is kind of a lot for any game. I mean, 2,000 is hard to reach. 3,000, that's a lot. 4, 5, man. Like, you really have to play the game a lot, and you really like it, So, yeah, it's definitely really fun. One of the best games I would play, of course. Otherwise, I wouldn't be making so many videos or enjoying making them. So, yeah. Okay, the other thing I want to talk about is that, some of the goods and bads of making, like AL stuff, like videos. First of all, there's a lot of good parts. You get to meet a lot of good people and then share learning experience and stuff, and it is awesome. And it's always great, to help out a lot of people that wants to learn the game, and that's the best part of building a community when it's like when there's not one at all. So the bad part is that like there's not many, people play as it used to be, but I kind of understand that because the content takes a little longer to make, and then it's difficult to do, and it requires a lot of farming, and it's pretty stupid sometimes. It takes a while, but I kind of understand because the Aquaria is a small team, and also the game was released during COVID, so the global pandemic, and it certainly took a long time for them to finish it and to complete games. But the other thing is like I don't usually talk about is the other side of the AL, the bad side of the AL where people like all they do is like complaints and etc. It's like they want to just add save, get mods and stuff like those kind of things. I don't really talk about it too much because it is quite annoying, and you got people that actually played the games. I remember back then there were so many people, or some of them like just trying to be like a jerk. It's just like they see people that have success and stuff. They just want to go. They just want to be like, they're just like, some of these people are just like jealousy and stuff, and like they just want to go ruin your whatever you're doing. That's why I just like, I don't really care. I do what I like. Some people even ask like, why do you even bother playing so long? Why you even bother farm? Because I like it. That's all. I mean, if you like something, you just keep doing it until whenever you satisfy and you stop. Of course, I mean, if you don't like it, why you keep playing it? It makes no sense. So it's really that simple. Why do I make so many videos? Because I want to. If I don't like games, I don't make videos. It's really that simple. If I like games, I make videos, and I feel like it, then I'll do it. And it's really that simple. There's no well, why did you do it, and why, and what's specific about? Nothing. I mean, just I like to do what I like to do. Just because some people has like heavily opinion and criticize others what they do, it doesn't. I mean, I don't really care, to be honest. I just keep doing what I do and doing what I like. And they can keep saying that. All I gotta do is press one button, block them, easy, move on. So it's not like I have to deal with them all the time. But sometimes deal with people like, and it's quite annoying. I remember some people back in the day, they used to, some big YouTube channel they used to. I'm not gonna keep naming who they are. I mean, I'm sure some of you guys know who they are, but like one channel, they copy our stuff, and some of the people in the server, they copy our stuff, and then they make it their own stuff. They say that they make it because so it can revive their views and channels and stuff. Some people, and there's another big channel, I know who you guys know. It's like, well, I'm a casual player. I only play the story, but I'm gonna go tell you how you should make a build, how you should, make your videos. I'm like, bruh, if you can say that, you might as well make it your own. You don't have to come here and tell me what to do. Do it yourself. It's really that simple. That's why I say, there's some goods and bads of the community as usual. I mean, I don't care about the bad one that much. Ignore them. So that's why I say, if people like to come here to complain a lot, I give you two choices. Either A, I'm gonna tell you there's no reason to, or two, I'm just gonna remove it. I mean, it's really that simple. I mean, like, if you really have time to complain about the game, why don't you just spend more time actually trying or practice? I mean, complain to me is not going to help you. I mean, I can't do anything to fix your problems. So, like, I mean, I'm trying to figure a way to do things in this game. I know it's difficult. That's why I'm trying to figure a way. I mean, if I'm just sit here complain like the usual, I mean, like, what is that going to get us to, you know? What is that going to get? What is that going to accomplish? I mean, you're going to complain, go complain to the devs. I mean, they're the one make the game. I don't make the game. I mean, some people think I make the game, so I don't. I just play the game and figure out how to do it. That's all, you know, so I can't really fix a lot of problems. So that's why that was one of the interesting story that I learned from, like, or experience for the 2 years durations. And there's a lot of goods and bads, but ignore the bad parts. Everything is wonderful, you know. You get, like, great player base, you know, people actually, like, start picking up how to learn the game because there's a lot more resources. You know, Spores and Luca, they're doing their best, you know, so I'm trying to do my best and trying to get out the you know, infos and stuff, etc. You know, whatever helps, I'll try to make them as usual. You know, that's why I want to stick around as long as possible. And yeah, that's pretty much the history for me, for the community, for, you know, past 2 years. And lastly, I want to talk about is what do I want to do in the future with the channel and stuff. Well, first of all, I mean, I'm going to finish AL, obviously. Second, there's a new game coming out. It's called Lost Recollection. I'll be covering that as usual. And I'll be going over that whenever the game comes out. So I'm not trying to wrap up ALs slowly. Well, I'll get there. I don't even know when the next game is coming out, but just taking my time and then enjoy it. I mean, because making videos does drain a lot of energy, so sometimes I just want to, you know, chill a little bit. If I don't need to make a lot of stuff, I don't need to. That's why sometimes I just make a bunch of stuff and I just pile up and then upload it once a day or whatever as usual, and I don't have to, you know, worry about that stuff too much. And yeah, I could play some other stuff as well, you know, some Let's Plays or whatever, play some other games if I'm interested, and I can do that as well, you know. I don't simply just play it like, you know, AL only. Like I said, I started with playing a lot of games, you know, with the channel back in the day. It's just not like a lot of games I play nowadays, but I can definitely go do that. It just takes some time, and I can do that no problem. But for me, I was usually just focused on AL. I mean, majority of people just knowing me by, you know, AL, you know, videos. Some of the older people that watched it before, you know, AL, they knew we probably played by other stuff long time ago. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. You know, I can definitely, you know, play some games I like, you know, and play some old games I like. No big deal, because, hey, you never know, because I can just play them. And I definitely want to focus on AL majority of the time, because it does take a lot of energies and etc. But, you know, no big deal. You know, I play other stuff, like I said. And I would love to play other stuff. It's just that recording it, uploading it will take some time. That's pretty much it, you know. So the other thing I want to talk about is that I never really, you know, worry about whenever, you know, when I first started making video and stuff, and I never worry about, like, you know, like the other big channels. They only make videos for views and a certain amount of likes and etc. For me, I make videos just for fun. You know, I don't care about how many views I get, how many likes I get. I appreciate for all the views and likes I get, as usual. I mean, anybody who watched it and left a like or whatever, you know, of course, I will much appreciate as usual. You know, thank you, you know, thanks for the support for these years. So I don't really have a like, view, you know, goal. I just make video for fun, you know. it's like even if I have like 100 views or less, I could care less, because when I first started channel, I have like 10 or less, so it's not really like I'm gonna be sober about, oh, I don't have people watch it, whatever, you know. It's all about having fun, you know. When it comes to making YouTube videos, it's if you enjoy it. It's not because you make them just for certain things. Well, for some people, they probably only do that because that's their, you know, that's their goal and there's the income and stuff. But for me, I make YouTube for fun, you know. That's the whole purpose. I got work and other stuff I need to do. I mean, I don't really need to make it off YouTube, so that's why I say it's really up to, you know, some of the YouTubers. So, but for me, like I say, I just make videos on whatever I like, and I don't expect it too much. Gonna be like, oh man, I need to get like this certain amount of views and this amount like in order to make more videos. Hey, I mean, if anybody watch your stuff, it's better than not have any. I mean, it's better than having 0 on there, that's for sure. So yeah, that's why it's just one of my mentality is that I don't really care. I mean, it's like, so what? I mean, cool if you get a lot of views alike. It's also cool if you don't, but I never really expect that stuff because I came from very low of these, you know, things like views and likes and stuff. So that's why you see me keep making videos. It's not because I make it just because I want to get more views, likes, and etc. Because I make it, it's because it's fun, and I hope, you know, people watch it that will learn some stuff. Then that's pretty much it, you know, for making videos. I don't do it for a job. That's it. That's for sure. I mean, so that's why I had to spend, you know, my free time to do them. And yeah, it's pretty fun, that's for sure. And that's why I was able to continue for a long time. And, you know, you don't expect everything is going to be great. You just the best thing about making, you know, your own videos, your contents, is that you get to control what you want to do. And you get to have fun. That's the most important part, is to have fun making videos. Otherwise, it should be, it'll be boring. And they'll be considering waste of time doing it for no purpose. So like I say, you know, don't be surprised if I actually make videos for other games I really want to play, regardless if it's a new game or the old games. I'll make them. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for the special thanks video. As you know, for the past 2 years, for people who have, well, any duration that you guys join, and is much appreciated as usual. And you know, it's great to make, you know, AR video. I feel like, you know, it's just like one of those things you never expect to be really a big deal, and it turns out to be a big deal. So that's why I say never expect anything. It's just expecting it blew up. It's randomly. It's just like, wow, that's crazy. So yeah, I really appreciate it for all the people that stick around for, you know, a long time. And hopefully, yeah, I'll do my best for the next game, and then from that point on, and see what else is left. And I'll cover as much as I can, just like AL and stuff. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy it and keep up the supports and stuff. I would much appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving, and enjoy your time with your family, whoever, you know, everybody. You know, just keep them, just enjoy a lot of food. Don't eat too much. It's one of those days where, like, oh my god, it feels sick right after night because I ate too much turkey or dessert or whatever. But hey, sometimes it's just, you might as well let it fly. It's just one night or one day deal. So just eat as much as you want, and then enjoy it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the special thanks video. Is kind of long, but I don't mind making long videos. It's just there's a lot to talk about, you know, so it's okay to be long for some videos. And yeah, holidays coming up, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna you know, try to do, is enjoy it as much as I can, and then get times off, and then yeah, get ready for the next game. Who knows if there's more updates for AL and stuff? It's in the air. No idea. So just have to wait for more news and etc. So other than that, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I'll see you guys later.